Hey grandson, Grandparents' Day is coming up in a few days. I know you might be quite anxious on what to do and what to buy to celebrate. Just to let you know that, please, do not remind me of how old I am. I want to be reminded that I was a teenager too, just like you. I grew up in Manila in the 1960s. It was a different time then, and there were a lot of things that were considered normal for teenagers that wouldn't be allowed today. For example, we used to smoke Lucky Strike and Bataan Matamis cigarettes and drink San Miguel beer. And we would often skip school at the University of the Philippines. We also used to get into fights, and we would sometimes barbecue and sitseria from the Divisoria market. I had a great barcada, like your Uncle Salvador, Uncle Luzuriaga, and Aunt Remedios, and we would always be up to something. We would go to the beach in Matabanki, go to the movies at the Escolta, and just hang out at the Luneta. We also had a lot of fun playing basketball at the Plaza Miranda and going to parties at the Malati district. We listened to news on our ever-reliable transistor radios, so durable and great for tuning in AM news from Manila Broadcasting Network. We enjoyed music from vinyl records by artists like Elvis Presley, in Gilbert Humperdinck, Frank Sinatra, and Victor Wood, so is so nostalgic, unlike the ones we hear from Spotify. One of the best things about being a teenager was meeting your grandmother, DeWater. We met in 1967 at the Knox United Methodist Church. I was there for a Sunday service, and she was there with her family. I was immediately drawn to her. She was beautiful, intelligent, and funny. We talked for hours after the Mass, and I knew that I had found someone special. We took pictures together with our Polaroid instant cameras, so romantic. DeWater's parents did not approve of me because I was from a different social class. They tried to keep us apart, but we were determined to be together. We would sneak out to see each other, and we would write letters to each other when we were apart. In 1970, we got married. It was a small ceremony, but it was the happiest day of our lives. We had 5 children together, your daddy June, and your aunts Carolina, Herminia, Erlinda, and Lorna. We raised our family in Navotas, and we had a loving and happy home. Lola DeWater passed away in 2020. It was a devastating loss, but I will never forget her. She was my best friend, my lover, and the mother of my children. I will always cherish the memories we made together. I love you, grandson. I am always here for you, no matter what, and I know that your grandmother would be so proud of you. With lots of love, Lolo Carling.